Hi, y'all. This is Tim Flood from Rural Land Watch here, and I wanted to make a little explanatory video on the little 15-acre property we have in McIntosh County. There's a little bit of confusion out there. So I want to try and make sure this is clear and make sure everybody knows what parcel is which. So what happened was we bought a 15-acre parcel that's this overall rectangle in black line here. And I had a surveyor survey it, and you can see we found the pins, and then we set lines. And what we did, we took that 15 acres and we divided it into 3 5-acre parcels. So we are actually selling all 3 parcels, and they're all 3 available as of making this video on Friday morning, October 30th at 11 a.m. So you can see the surveyor has a north arrow here for orientation, and over here on the left side of this drawing, he has the north 4140 County Road gravel, and then on the south side of this parcel, he's labeled it East 1050 Road County Road gravel. So the property is on the northeast corner of East 1050 and North 4140. So let me show you what that looks like in real life. We're going to use Google Maps here. Okay, so let me zoom out. There are the 3 parcels. Okay, and we're zoomed out enough that at this level you can see here's the property over here. Here's those little KML files I was just showing you. We zoomed out. I zoomed out far enough so that you could see the town of Shakota for reference. Okay, so we're west of Shakota, and then here's Lake Eufaula. All right, so this is Highway 266 that leaves Shakota and goes up to Council Hill. So now let me zoom in on this property so we can see. All right. So again, up the top of the page here is north, Lake Eufaula is to the west, and Shakota is to the east. All right, and we sit at the corner of East 1050 Road and North 4140. Now, let me bring this up so you can see both. Okay. Move stuff around here so we can get both images on the screen at the proper time. Okay, all right. So again, here's the north orientation, and north is at the top of the map here and at the top of the page here. So the parcel to the farthest west is Tract A. We called that one Slice of Heaven. This is at the intersection of the county road. Here's North 4140 running north and south, and here's East 1050 running east and west. Okay, so again, Shakota's over here to the east, and East 1050 here, East 1050 here. Okay, so Tract A, Slice of Heaven, Tract B, Paradise, and Tract C, Utopia, 3 5-acre parcels. And so again, in real life, you can see on the west, Slice of Heaven at the intersection, B is Paradise in the middle, and C is Utopia on the east side. All right, so when I send you this sketch of the survey, you can lay this over, and I can send you these KML files. They're real easy to use in Google Earth, and you can identify which parcel is which. But Tract A, B, and C, Slice of Heaven, Paradise, Utopia. And let me zoom in just a little bit here, so I can show you just real clear here. Okay. Again, here's the county road. The south road is North 4140, and the east-west road is East 1050. Over here is a home, and what this really looks like, let me show you this. This property line, this man has a barn right here, and your property line, if you built exactly right up to the property line, is going to be within millimeters of this guy's barn, which is exactly on his side of the property. So Jason and I, the surveyor, we literally found this line all the way down through here, and what you can't really see, this is all overgrown. This is all blackberries and briars and all these trees and all kind of different stuff. So it's real hard for me to know if you were to say, The cleared lot, which lot exactly you mean? So I have to identify them by this nomenclature: Tract C, Utopia; Tract B, Paradise. But as a point of reference, along East 1050, your neighbor here is going to be a farmer with some ranch land. He's got, you can see the hay bales here. He's got an entrance. He's got a barn. He's got some kind of working cattle lot right here of some kind. I don't really know much about the cattle business, but some kind of lot of some kind right here. So your neighbor on this side is going to be the cattle farmer if you're interested in Tract C. The middle lot, Tract B, you won't have, you'll have a neighbor on either side here, but you're basically isolated. And then Tract A, Slice of Heaven, is going to be the one with this clearing right here. And then you're going to have the two county roads. So as a point of reference, this photo here that I'm showing you right on screen right now, 5-acre parcels ready for building, this is taken from about, I don't know, somewhere in here. So if you can see my arrow in the upper left, Jason, the surveyor, and I were cutting this line through here, and this lot just looks so pretty. So I was standing right there and shot that photo. So that photo is taken here looking south. Okay, and so then over here is East 1050 running along this way. All right, so not to confuse you too much on that, but just as a point of reference, if you see this photo, know that it came from Slice of Heaven, Tract B, Paradise in the middle, and I have my sign, Rural Land Watch sign, right at this junction point and at this junction point. So if you see my sign hung in a tree, you're going to see the property pin with the yellow survey flagging. The surveyor, Jason Lloyd Land Surveying, uses yellow. So you will see the yellow survey flag right at the location of my sign here and here. Okay, and then we also, at this backside, there's a barbed wire fence that is exactly true to this property line shown, and we put in the survey flagging there. Now, I'm going to tell you, this is very, very brushy. You're going to want to, we had machetes and sticks and briars and all kinds of stuff. It was a mess to get back here, but I can put you in touch with a guy who will clear it for you. I've talked to the guy. He's looked at it. He knows where the land is. He's got equipment with mulchers and all, so he can do it. So that's the layout of the land. So again, if I send you, just to be perfectly clear, I'm going to send you that survey sketch I just had. And then what I need from you is a written offer that looks something like this. And a written offer, I did this on Word. You can send it to me in a text message. You can send it to me via Facebook Messenger, email, however you want, but I just need something in writing. Here's more or less what I need. I need to know which tract specifically you're interested in. Tract A, Slice of Heaven; Tract B, Paradise; Tract C, Utopia, or multiple lots. But I need this nomenclature in writing so that I can make sure that I get the contract written properly. Each lot is $25,000. There are 3 of them, so you know you can just do simple arithmetic there if you're interested in 1 or more lots, Tract A, B, and or C. What I need for the contract, and I'm just going to go to the Oklahoma Real Estate Commission has a specific template exactly for the sale of vacant lot or land, and this is literally I just pulled it up at the Oklahoma Real Estate Commission, and this is going to be a cash sale, the contract entered into. And here's what I'm going to need. This is why I'm bringing this to your attention. What I'm going to need here is the entity and address that's buying the land. So for instance, in Oklahoma, if you are married and are going to buy this land as an individual, I would need to know your name, John and Jane Smith, a married couple. Oklahoma is a community property state, and so that means that if the husband buys the land, the wife automatically has a 50% interest in it, and they, on the deed, they would put this: John and Jane Smith, a married couple, and John and Jane Smith's address, which I just made up here. So I need the address that the county will have on record. If John Smith is a single person, just a single note like that. If John Smith is buying the land as himself, or alternately, if John Smith owns an investment company and it's actually the investment company buying the land, then I would need this, Smith Investments LLC, and again, that made-up address. So whether you're buying it, whether you're married and buying as an individual, single buying as an individual, or buying under a business entity name. And then I will record that information onto this contract template here, and then here's the legal description and the price and the earnest money and so forth. And this is just standard, and the land is just as is, where is. We have fee simple title on it. We went through quiet title, so the title's clean, the survey's done, everything is good and ready to go. And then what I will do, I should say my recommendation, is that we use Janice Rogers at Eufaula Abstract Closing Office in Shakota. Janice is the one that we bought the property through, so all the abstract, all the information's on file at her office. This is really the best way to buy property. It's not the only way. You and I can certainly just do it and close down at the courthouse. That's done all the time, but the very best way to do it is through the abstract and closing office. Buyer and seller would split fees. You can estimate, I don't know, probably $1,500 that we would split, something like that. So anyway, that's kind of the layout of the land. So just as a quick recap, I have Slice of Heaven, Paradise, and Utopia, 3 5-acre parcels laid out along County Road East 1050. And if you're interested in one or more of these lots, just send me something in writing with the specific tract name and number and an offer and the information below, and I can get a contract written and get it to Janice Rogers at Eufaula Abstract. So that took a few minutes to explain. I hope this was helpful, though, and I hope that gives everyone an indication of what process and procedure we need to follow if you're interested in buying this land. So if you have any questions or comments, reach out to me and let me know. Thank you.